not doing this by yourself.
I was terrified.
You always have a choice, and I hope that choice is to not hesitate. This is No Hesi, baby. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the No Hesi Show. I'm SnewJ, and on this show, we help people conquer their fears. Now, I can say there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of public speaking, but what if one of your lifelong dreams was to be a stand-up comedian? But in order to do that, you would have to conquer the fear of speaking in front of the public. Meet Isaac Munoz. Hilarious guy. One of the funniest people I know. He's always wanted to do stand-up comedy, but he has this fear of speaking in front of the public. So in order to get this started, he's gonna have to conquer this fear. On this episode, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help Isaac conquer this fear so he can fulfill his lifelong dream of being a stand-up comedian. I'm also gonna make sure that he performs at his first stand-up comedy show. My man. What's up? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's your family? How's your daughter?
They're good. She's with her grandma right now, having a good time.
I know this is hard for you. Very hard.
It is.
To break through that barrier,
Yep.
the challenge, the fear of public speaking.
Yep.
And I feel like once you conquer that and overcome that, you'll be able to speak to millions with your stand-up comedy.
Okay.
That's your lifelong dream, right?
It is. My name is Isaac Munoz, and I'm 47 years old, and I've always had the lifelong dream of being a comedian. That's a lot better than stand-up comedic, because that sounds awkward. I've always wanted to be a comedian ever since I was a child of God, and I've always had a fear of public speaking. I've always been a little bit overweight. When I was younger, you know, man tits, you call it whatever it is, double chin, double I wish. You know, being overweight and having the fear of public speaking has always held me back. But I went on a weight loss journey and I lost 140 pounds out of the 370 that I weighed. And now I have a little bit more of confidence. SnewJ asked me, hey, I can help you. I can get you past that fear. There's no problem with that. Just get on my show and let's make it happen. So SnewJ, you know, I really hope you could get me past this fear of public speaking and me to get a chance to be a comedian, man.
After this episode, you're gonna be a better man. You're gonna be more confident with yourself. You're gonna be able to pursue stand-up comedy.
Okay. You have me convinced. Let's do it. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna complain the whole time, but let's do it.
Whenever I say something,
You mean it.
I mean it.
Yeah.
And do I not always deliver?
You sure do.
I'm going to tell you right now the surprise.
Okay, let's hear the surprise.
I set you up on a show. You're gonna do stand-up comedy in front of people.
Dude, I have nothing.
Family, friends, people are gonna be there. Your first show.
Dude, I have no jokes. I have nothing.
We're gonna get you prepared. We're gonna get you the material. I set you up with a comic, a professional comic.
That doesn't make me feel better.
He goes by the name. It's all right. It's gonna give you tips and tricks.
Okay. Oh no, I hate it. Don't like it.
Look, you're a funny dude. Before we go meet up with the professional comic, let's crack some of your jokes in the public, yeah?
Jesus Christ, I have no jokes.
Let's just try it out.
I hate it.
Whatever you have, whatever you can, you know, make up.
Okay.
Let's see how people react to it. Let's go. There's a process to this whole public speaking thing. You have to gain confidence in yourself. If that means cracking jokes in front of total strangers is gonna make you feel uncomfortable, that's only gonna help you. Making the uncomfortable comfortable is only gonna help you. What's up, fellas? You guys don't mind being on camera real quick? Yeah. My buddy right here, he goes by the name of Isaac Munoz, okay? And he wants to be a stand-up comedian.
I hated it. I didn't like any of it. He was asking me to do these things that brought me way the fuck out of my comfort zone, and I had to make jokes on the spot, and I wasn't used to that.
Can you let him know if he's funny or not? Yeah.
Okay, let's do it, man.
All right.
I won't laugh. Hey,
Please
don't
do.
talk to him.
I mean, it's pretty cold weather out here, huh?
You think?
Really wish I had a turtleneck. I guess I shouldn't have gotten circumcised.
Yeah, the worst thing wasn't no.
Let's get out of here. Isaac did not want to crack any jokes in public, but I made him do it. This is only gonna help him build confidence.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
that was nerve-wracking.
But hey, you broke the ice. Let's do a couple more people, see how that goes, yeah?
Okay.
Let's go, let's get it going. This is my buddy Isaac right here. Aspiring stand-up comedian. He's gonna do his first stand-up show. But he wants to know if he's funny, so he's gonna crack some jokes. You ready?
Okay. Have you ever noticed when you see women driving minivans, they're always done up? Do women do their makeup just to drive their minivan? Like, what's the deal with that? You ever notice that?
Maybe.
Yeah. Just always seem to notice that. You see a woman in a turtleneck, driving, red lipstick, and she's by herself listening to Michael Bolton. It's just something I've always noticed.
What do you think, guys? Was that good or?
They didn't really feel it. I think they were just nerds and they didn't like good comedy. So you guys know what Frozen is, right? The movie. Why does Elsa always have Olaf with her by her side all the time? Because of his carrot.
Because of his carrot.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it, yeah.
Say it again.
Why does Elsa have Olaf all the time? Because of his carrot.
Oh, it's that kind of joke. Okay.
You didn't pick up on that?
Okay, I didn't pick up, yeah, because it was Frozen.
Did you like it?
Because you're dirty.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
I made them laugh. I hit him with a good joke. Had to. Well, no, I didn't flop.
How do you feel about that whole little section?
I'm glad it's over with. I feel a little bit better. I know I can do stuff on the spot now, even though I just gotta tweak things.
You gotta like just come out there, unleash. You know?
Come out like Jose. Come out, buddy. It's time.
I wanted to set Isaac up with a professional, someone that's been in the game for a while, that's experienced, that can give him some pointers and tips, so that way he can prepare himself for the big show.
What made you want to try to do this, specifically stand-up comedy? Why was that again?
My comfort zone.
Okay.
I've always been nervous speaking in front of people, but I've always been told that I'm funny, and I want to really see if I really am funny.
Okay.
This has been his lifelong dream.
Yeah.
To do stand-up comedy. Now is the day.
This is the way.
This is
This
the
is
way.
the way.
All state stands.
Are you in good hands?
Off to a good start. Look,
Okay.
he's funny, right? I told you he's funny.
So what I'm saying right now is my perspective of how to do stand-up comedy.
Okay.
First thing is, I have the 3 S's of comedy. You have surprise, suffering, and subjectivity.
The advice that he gave me was really good. Obviously, I have no idea how to be a stand-up comedian. Things I would have never thought of that go into the complexity of being a comedian. He thought I was funny. I thought that was pretty cool because I never met him in my life.
People have this misconception about stand-up comics that like, oh, they're just funny people and they get on stage and they just talk. That's not at all the case. It's a lot of work, it's meticulous, it's getting on stage bare minimum 5 to 6 nights a week. If you're not doing that, you're not a comic.
Guess I'm not a comic.
I guess you gotta get started.
I guess I'm not a comic.
No, you gotta get
I guess
started.
I'm not a comic.
No, that means you gotta get started.
Merry
now.
Christmas, I'm not a comic.
All right.
I think we wasted this man's time today.
We did not.
We absolutely did.
Tips and tricks sheet.
Here you go, man. Thank you so much.
Aaron, once again, we appreciate this.
Of course, man.
All that advice is gonna be very beneficial to Isaac here, and he's gonna do a good job.
Hope so.
Nice to meet you, man.
Take care.
I believe in you.
So, kind of gives me hope that I'm gonna do, I guess, okay, if, you know, whatever happens with this happens.
To be quite frank, I feel like Isaac had a very productive day today. Not only did we have him meet up with Aaron, the professional comic, giving him tips, tricks, everything that he needs to know to perform at his very first show. I know Isaac is feeling better about himself. I know Isaac even feels more confident in himself because he cracked jokes in front of total strangers. Even though that was a bust, he still feels better about himself with the idea of speaking in front of the public. I'm gonna call up on you, I'm gonna check on you, I'm gonna FaceTime you, I'm gonna help you. I feel like you got everything you need now. Have your material ready, show up to your first event. How bad do you really want it? Don't slack. I decided to make a quick surprise visit, check on Isaac, see if he's working on some material, see if he's preparing himself.
What's up? Hey, what's going on, man? What are you doing here, man?
I came to check on you, man.
You can't be knocking like that, man. Unexpectedly, I'm having a good time, relaxing. You know, I have a job, I work hard. You know, I get home, I'm tired, I just want to spend time with my family. This asshole comes to my house unexpectedly. It's like 9:47 p.m. on a Sunday. Who the f does that? This guy shows up, he's like, hey, what's up? I'm SnewJ. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Came out of the blue, it's 8 o'clock, 8:30 on a Sunday. Like,
We're 1 week away from your stand-up show.
We're not 1 week away, we're more than that.
Have you started on the script?
I have, not.
Isaac's not even prepared. He doesn't even have any type of material written. He's not organized. Isaac, do you really want this? Do you really want to be a stand-up comedian?
How do you expect to do that stand-up?
I don't know, I think it's gonna happen though.
I need to talk to Grandma about this.
need to talk to your grandma. Not happening. She's asleep and she's naked.
You gotta really want it. You gotta make the effort. You gotta put in the work. You gotta do it. No one's gonna do it for you.
Grandma,
What are you doing?
he hasn't started and he has a comedy show next week.
You need to learn, study, start good, not too hard, not too be nice.
I'm not ready for this kind of moment. Total uncomfort throughout the whole thing. But it did put my ass in gear to start writing some stuff out for this show that's coming up. So I think he really believes in me. It just shows that as busy as SnewJ is, he took the time to come visit me and make sure that I wasn't around.
Look who it is. Looking like a comedian.
SnewJ, how are you?
Good.
It's good to see you, man. Hey, what's up? I don't know who you are.
Hey,
Nice to see you.
nice to meet you.
Today's a big day.
This is it.
Tonight's the night.
I'm nervous.
You look great.
Thanks. I'm creaming
Your
inside.
hair's even.
Is it?
You're not that dusty.
Nope. No hesi,
I
right?
like the fit though.
Thank you. I think I look like a chubby barista at a Starbucks in Seattle, so I think I'm gonna be able to do this fine.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
We arrive at the venue, right? Everything seems to be going well. I know Isaac's a little nervous, but all of a sudden, he starts walking away.
I was absolutely scared. I was terrified because it was a true reality of what was about to happen.
We're all here for you.
Okay.
Everyone's here rooting for you. Everyone came for you.
Right.
This is your dream.
It is, but it's
don't.
tough.
What are you worried about?
Failing.
Failure doesn't exist. This is the first step of fulfilling your lifelong dream. And we're all here for you. Everyone in there is here for you. And you're gonna kill it. Don't worry, failure doesn't exist. Just go out there, be yourself, and do your damn thing, man.
All right.
That's it, right?
Got this.
Yeah?
Thankfully, SnewJ stopped me and he gave me a motivational talk, and it really helped actually, just to really get myself aligned and focused. And man, it was crazy.
Your boy's about to come up. Are you guys ready to get this started?
The guy was doing his set, and I know that once he called my name up, it was gonna be it. And I just kind of had to buckle up and do the show, dude. It was insane. It was a crazy feeling. I've never felt that in my life before.
All right, everyone, please give it up for Isaac.
Thank you very much for the Puerto Rican national anthem. That was awesome. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? You guys can be nice and easy on me, at least spit before you put it in me. Speaking of spit, I got circumcised at 17. Let's talk about how interesting that story was. So, guys, I was 17 at the time. I was masturbating like 3 times a day. Right.
Isaac is really confident. Right off the bat.
Kind of like at first, you feel like they're like pity laughs, I guess. It's like, haha, hopefully he gets funnier. But as the show progressed and I was doing my deliveries and people were laughing, it was like, oh, okay, I'm making people laugh. That's a great thing. I'm actually good at making people laugh. I used to make people think I was black. I know. How do you do that, right? I would go through a McDonald's drive-thru. They'd be like, hey, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? Am I dumb? Just wants to have fun.
Hey, baby, can I go ahead and get a 2-piece chicken McNugget, double, and let me get it whole. Let me go. You know what? Hold the pickle on one of the burger, and let me get a Diet Coke for my wife alone. Yeah, that's all, baby. That's all.
Alright, I pull up, they see this fat Asian guy with glasses. He's sitting in a truck, hat, Confederate flag. I just wore it. I'm not racist. I just wore it because I hate everybody evenly, guys. Did you order the 2-piece nugget and the double McDouble? And I was like, yes ma'am, I did. Hey, do my thing. He's like, you have a good day. I'm like, you too, bitch. And I fucking take off. I ain't have no girl gonna catch me. That's all the time I have. My name is Isaac Munoz. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you very much. having the reactions from the crowd and whatnot made me forget about my fear. And now I'm not really worried about that anymore. I'm just like addicted. I wanna do it again.
So proud of you.
Dude.
Good job.
Dude.
Good job,
It felt so good.
Progress. It's all about that first time.
Right.
Now, the sky's the limit.
Right.
Isaac! 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 Isaac!
I just want to thank my life partner, Sam. I want to thank my best friend, Sam. I want to thank you, Josie. Everybody that came out, I really appreciate it. We had a really good time, right? Yeah. Hey, like my boy says, don't ever hesitate to get your goals, baby. Right? Hey. This experience really showed me that I truly want to be a stand-up comedian. Really looking forward to really going to more comedy shows and get better, fine-tune it, and then hopefully one of these days I just make it to where I'm doing a show and it's sold out, you know, across the show, the US, whatever it is, international. I just want to make people laugh and people happy. That's all I want. I want to thank No Hesi and SnewJ for helping me, setting everything up and all the hard work that he puts through. You know, he does an amazing job. He's great at what he does. That's why he does this. You know, one of the greatest influencers I've ever met in my life. And No Hesi helped me do that. Shout out to my cousin Ruben. I was thinking about you the whole time, man. We all love you, and I hope to see you get better and you actually can come out to one of my shows and I can make you laugh at one of my shows. I love you, Ruben, and you know, good luck. We're there for you, brother.
I'm honestly very proud and happy that you conquered this fear of public speaking. You gain more confidence. You know people think you're funny. You know people are gonna react to your jokes. And to see that happen right in front of me, even though this was the first show, I could only imagine the next show and the next show after that. And then you selling out shows. But that's up to you, man. You have a choice. You can either stay here and just do one show and call it quits, or you can keep going and the sky's the limit for you. Thank you for letting me do what I do. Remember, guys and girls, you always have a choice, and I hope that choice is to not hesitate. Conquering my fear, and my fear is skydiving.
What's the percentage of dying?
Since I'm signing this document, I give up important legal rights. I would be lying if I was sitting here telling you that I was excited to do this.